big thank you to Mous for sponsoring this video. Today I'm excited to be looking at the new Evolution case with Intralock from Mous and to be comparing it to this case from Quadlock. Both of these cases offer strong levels of protection as well as additional functionality by incorporating into a broader range of accessories as well as mounts, but do so in very different ways. I will leave the purchase links in the description, including a special discount code for the Evolution case from Mous. As always on my channel, all content is created with an objective mindset and my own opinions. That said, after testing both of these cases, I can tell you that there is one clear winner. To start, let's compare the design as well as the feel in the hand for both of these cases. Now, starting off with the Evolution case from Mous, as you can see, it features this black design with these teal accents going along the buttons. Now, this will make the buttons easier to find and also adds a touch of color, which, as you know, I always appreciate. The case also incorporates and uses texture to provide extra grip. So as you can see on the back here, we have this rigid line texture going all across the back, and this is also carried through to the sides and even the buttons. Whereas compared to that, the Quadlock case features a more matte black finish all around. And then looking at the inside of the Evolution case, you can see that we have this green ring going all the way around the inner edges of the case here. Now what this is Mous's AeroShock impact absorbing material. And comparing the inner edges of each case, I can definitely tell you that the inner edges of the Evolution case feel significantly thicker than that of the Quadlock case. And with the addition of that AeroShock material will mean that the Evolution case will provide far better side as well as corner protection when compared to the Quadlock case in the event that your phone gets dropped. And then looking at the inside of the case, you can see that we have this silicone layer. Now this is part of Mous's Intralock system, and this is really cool, but I'll get more into this in a sec. But part of this system are these 4 mounting holes. Now these are open parts of the case and the silicone layer is there to trap any dust or debris that may enter to stop it from scratching your phone. Lastly, on the inside of the case, we also get this ring outline under which are an array of magnets. And what this will allow you to do is retain that MagSafe compatibility, so you can still use your MagSafe chargers or accessories. Now this is something that you rarely see in a case like this. And then looking at the Quadlock case here, on the inside you can see it has this soft material, and while the case doesn't have those 4 cutouts like we see on the Evolution case, one big disadvantage with this case is that the mounting system will protrude from the back of the case. So even if you have no mounts or accessories connected, you will get this additional bump. Now this will also create a significant table wobble if, say, your phone is on a table, and is also something that you feel every day when using the case and feeling it in your hand. Not to mention, the case will be more bulky and less ergonomic in your pocket as well. And this also means that you lose any MagSafe compatibility with this case. And this is where I think the Evolution case from Mous really strikes that perfect balance, getting the best of both worlds, being both thin and low profile enough to carry every day, while still providing those exceptional levels of protection. Also, feeling both cases in the hand, the Evolution case just feels more substantial compared to that of the Quadlock case. Now, the Evolution case, despite its thin profile, does combine a range of build materials, including fiberglass, and let's just say, in the hand, you really feel this difference. The Quadlock case, by comparison, doesn't have nearly as many features. But let me know in the comments, which design do you prefer? Both cases feature raised edges going around these screens, as well as the camera units on the back. Now, this is a feature that I always look for in any case. Let's talk about the fit of each case. So starting with the Evolution case here, what I'm gonna do is grab my iPhone 13 and I can simply drop this into place. Now we get this satisfying click going around each corner. There we go. And once this is secured, this case is going nowhere. Thanks to its rigid design, it gets this perfect fit around the phone and really feels very solid. One of the things I especially like about this case are the buttons. Now, since they move separately from the case, it means they are very easy to press and also retain that clicky, tactile feedback. Have a listen. Now, on the other hand, the Quadlock case has a good fit on the phone as well, but since the case itself isn't as rigid compared to the Evolution case, means that the fit around the phone just isn't as secure and it doesn't really snap into place the same way that this case does. Also, because the buttons are part of the case and do not move independently, will mean that they require a significant amount of force to press, making them just a little bit harder to reach for, and additionally, they feel more mushy to the touch and lose that satisfying tactile click that the Evolution case manages to retain. Now, this is something that you notice during day-to-day use of both cases, but imagine if, say, you're biking and it is raining outside, or if, say, you are wearing gloves. I would definitely prefer the more tactile click that the Mous case provides. Now, let's talk about what is arguably the most important feature when it comes to these cases, and that has to be their mounting system. So starting with the Evolution case from Mous, this uses Mous's Intralock system and will work with a range of accessories. Here today I have the bike mount as well as the universal accessory mount. I want to show you this locking system because this is really cool. So what I'm going to do is take one of the mounts, let's say I'll use this universal accessory mount, and what I'll do is bring it close to the back of the case. And as I do that, I feel the magnets that are both in the case as well as the mounts help align the two together as I bring them closer. And then once the two are aligned, all I have to do is press both of the teal buttons on the back of the mount here, and then instantly it will snap into place. And once this is in, this is going nowhere. Then to release the mount, simply press those two teal buttons again, and then you can pull off the case like so. Now this can also be used in any orientation. So for example, in landscape mode, or even upside down if you want. Now let's check out the Quadlock case. Now on the back here, you can see that this uses Quadlock's lock and twist mechanism. So I have the bike mount here, and what I'm going to do to attach it is align the two here. So there's these cutouts, and then I'll twist the mount to the right to lock it into place. Once the mount is on, it does feel solid too, but since it doesn't use those magnets, it makes it more difficult and not as easy to align as the Intralock system. Even after weeks of testing, I found myself always having to reach and kind of feel behind the case to try and align it when connecting it to the mount. So even now, you can see I kind of struggle to get this as quickly as I would with the Intralock case, which I can quite literally just drop into place. Another big difference between the two mounting systems are the way in which you eject the case. Now the Quadlock system uses this blue lever, and this really is a pro as well as a con. Of course, from one side, the blue lever is easy to identify, but because it only requires one point of contact to remove the case, I could see this more easily being accidentally triggered and then the case coming off as a result, compared to the 2 points of contact that are required on the Intralock system. Comparing the actual mounts themselves, much like with the cases, the mounts from Mous just feel more sturdy and well built in the hand. And this is especially important for, say, a bike mount, which is going to have to stand up to a lot of shock and vibration while it's being used. Actually, on the topic of the bike mount, I especially like that Mous's bike mount will allow you to adjust it with this simple thumb screw, whereas the mounts from Quadlock will require you to bring an additional tool. Mous's universal accessory mount allows you to attach it to a wide range of accessories. So for example, if you do extreme outdoor sports, you can attach it to your helmet or even your skis. Now, I rarely do extreme outdoor sports. Instead, as a content creator, I use this mount to attach it to a tripod or a monopod. So this is definitely something I'm going to be bringing next time I'm going to be shooting videos or when I go on vacation. All in all, after using and extensively testing both of these cases, to me, the winner is clear. The Evolution case with Mous's Intralock system improves in every way on the Quadlock case and system. I can see that they have really thought about everything. From larger things like the flush mounting system to the built-in AeroShock technology on the inner edge of the case, to the finer things like being able to retain MagSafe compatibility as well as that clicky feedback on the buttons. All in a case and mounting system that truly opens your phone to such a wide range of opportunities as well as different use cases. The Evolution case comes with various kits that each have a different combination of mounts to best suit your use case. For more information, check out the links in the description and also to get a special discount. Thank you so much for watching. Let me know if you have any questions and be sure to like and subscribe for more content like this. Thanks for watching and take care.